Alright, live day trading. Let's get it. Alright. Alright. So market just opened. We did have CPI news data, which is crazy because I did not know it was even going to happen since the market opened, or not market open, government shutdown and whatnot. So did not really expect that, but it did happen, which is fairly good for us. We are at all-time highs here on ES and NQ, so both indexes at all-time highs. Probably not like exactly on the lower time frames, but I guess overall we are at all-time highs. We do have PMI at 9:45, bro. This is kind of a crazy day, and then yellow folder at 10 a.m. So I'm not really too worried about the yellow folder at 10 a.m. So maybe there could be something like a little after 9:45, but it's just like start marking shit out. So we see we came up to these all-time highs here. So on Q actually. Took out all this buy-side liquidity on the market right here, formed a gap as we're coming higher. That's crazy. So crazy displacement from this. I guess we could call that change in state on the higher time frame. So we have this gap possibly forming here on NQ. Could be a little 10 a.m. gap here. Have some lows resting down here. Alright, hop on a 5-minute. Kind of building structure right now in the market. I would like to see that. Could see us take out the CPI news data high, target this data low. So we got some good draws on liquidity here. I like this. We have some good draws on liquidity on the sell side of the market today. We are at all-time highs though, so that would be a little, you feel me, a little wonky. So. But if our model does play out, if it does attest to our model, we will take it. We could also fill this gap here. Be nice to inverse this. So 5-minute. Could possibly see ES and NQ making a divergence. As of right now, they're not making one, but I could definitely see ES taking this high first. Again, we have news at like 9:45, so definitely do want to be pretty cautious. Like if we were to take any move before then. I don't think we're going to take a move before then, but do want to be cautious regardless. Definitely do want to see this sweep from this CPI news data high. I could definitely see that being taken out. Let me turn off my fan. I already know that's like killing the mic. This room is a mess right now. We gotta clean up. Alright, so yeah, looking for us to take out this CPI news data high, have possibly like a manipulation leg from that. If we can form some type of change in state, that would be ideal. Displacement, retracement, distribution, in essence, yeah. So if we wanted to keep it short, that's what I'm looking for. I like how we're coming up to this high here. We're not really like surpassing it on ES right now. We are on NQ where, remember that SMT divergence I was talking about? We just formed that. Alright, so I would kind of want like a close here. This is already pretty like validated. Like this play is definitely like pretty clean. Well, I wouldn't say it's like confirmed and validated, but I would want to see us close, this candle like lower than this high. It's kind of close. I don't know. It probably won't. Yo, this is like such a strong draw right here, because not only do we have the CPI data news low, but we have all this sell side liquidity, sell side resistance liquidity right here, and a low right under it, plus these small gaps. We could definitely feel, yeah. And also, I would kind of want to see us, like, following displacement from, like, these equal highs. I would want to see us have a small retracement back. I don't want to just see us, like, push. But I definitely want to see, like, a small retracement back from us displacing past these equal highs, if that makes sense. It should. Alright, this candlestick closes in like about a minute. Guys, always screenshot, always journal live too. Just have a tab open, even if you don't have a second monitor. I used to like be on my Chromebook, just have my Google Docs open on this side, charts open on this side. Do want to see some equal lows being formed right here. May come to this gap right here. Remember, you guys should be like eliminating the 1 minute time frame from your like analysis. Unless you're like entering a trade, you shouldn't really be looking at the 1 minute. It's such a like market literally uses the 1 minute to invalidate, like not to invalidate you, but like to manipulate you into taking a trade, right, and then stopping you out, right? We have news in 4 minutes, so I'm not taking a trade just yet. Like I said, we did form this SMT, like I was predicting. 5 minute SMT here. Do have these SMT at the lows, though. We do have an SMT at the lows. Five minute SMT at the lows, 5 minute SMT at the highs. Let's see which one is stronger. This is why we just strictly just wait. Just wait. I could definitely see us just disrespecting this SMT and coming higher, depending on what news wants to do. Like, this is a wonky day. Definitely is. Could even see us like using this as a continuation and confluence and then coming higher. Just because we have news that's probably going to shoot us up past this SMT, disrespecting our SMT. Maybe just wicking from it, I'm not sure. We just have to like be cautious because every scenario is possible. I like how we really have these equal lows coming right here. Forming. It's not really too clear of a manipulation leg. It looks like a lot of people are going to get faked out here. Again, not sure. We got news in like less than a minute, so let's see. Who knows? Maybe it may not even like affect the market because the government shut down. But we just took out the CPI news data high, right below all-time highs. Want to be careful. Do want to see some displacement. I want to see us make a new low, and news might just do that. We have enough equal lows for us to just push lower. This is valid confirmation for me. Like this next candlestick right here, we can just push lower, have some valid displacement, and then yeah, see a retracement back to our order block right here on our 2 minute, and that would be enough for me. And it's crazy how ES went higher a little bit. See, like, whoo, a lot of people got wicked out there. So now news kind of like passed. We just want to give it a couple minutes or so. Definitely do want to give it a couple minutes. Hopefully we can see displacement from these lows, and then us then coming back into this block and then coming lower. Probably place highs above this like news, or stop loss above. I cannot speak sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, I think in my head, and I say in my head I can't speak. But I just want to see us displace these lows. If we can make a new low and then come higher into this order block, that'll be enough for me to enter in for shorts. Don't want to be married to my bias. Oh, we don't. If we disrespect this higher time, if we disrespect this bearish SMT, then we're definitely coming higher for sure. We just have so much like sell side draws on liquidity on both indexes. It would be unreasonable for us to come higher, but the market's gonna do what it wants to do at the end of the day. It's kind of messy. We definitely do want to see this gap being inversed here, so I definitely do want to see us come lower, if anything, so that would induce us to displace from these equal lows. I know that for sure, and the fact that we're respecting this 5-minute SMT is chef's kiss right now. Alright, we finally got a new low, so let's see if we can inverse this. If not, this is validated for me. This is pretty much validated for me. I just want to see us come back into this order block. I'll be willing to enter. See if ES can make a new low too. Do want to see both indexes make that low, because if we just start pushing higher and ES doesn't make that low, then that would be a little iffy, you know. But I could definitely see ES wanting to at least rebalance from this gap, you know, and take out these lows. And that's what we want to see. We inverse this gap here on NQ. Not sure if we're gonna want to come higher before we take out these draws here. Alright, looks like we're coming lower on ES. Just want to see some displacement here. Finally, alright. Do we create a new low? Yes. Oh no. Alright, so I'm not sure if NQ is going to want to retrace before we create a new low here on ES. Oh, we actually already did. Yeah, no. So, alright, this trade's pretty much validated. Definitely just want to see us have one more final retrace, and then I'll be willing to enter. Just off of any continuation and confluence that we make. Preferably 2 minute. If we take out these draws before we have a retracement, then that would just be it. Unfortunate, but shit that happens sometimes. I possibly want to favor, ES is kind of the lagging index right now. I say NQ kind of has some clear draws on liquidity right now. ES, like, we could go for either this low or this low, or just this gap. So they're kind of like equal right now, to be honest. I might take a contract on both. I know we're coming to this 1 minute gap right here. Do want to see us come to this 2 minute though. But if this is a 1 minute too, then I'll respect it. But no, yeah, I'm just gonna wait till we come to this 2 minute gap here, or 2 minute order block here on ES. 2 minute order block on NQ before we come lower. I want to see us come lower to this. Literally these draws, all of this right here. Do want to see like a valid retrace though. Nothing's kind of screaming my name right now. I don't see anything right now. And if we miss out on this play, if we miss out on this freaking crazy ass play right here, then we do. Like, I'm not going to, if we don't have a valid entry, I'm willing to miss out on all of this, bro. Because I'm more worried about sticking to my model and playing by the game and not focusing on the money. And that's what we got to do. So I'm waiting for ES to mitigate this order block, and I'll sit here and wait patiently too before we do come lower. Now I'm going to favor ES since NQ's gotta. ES has more of a clear entry and a better, I guess, risk management right now. Alright, I'm about to enter in a couple cons here on ES. Probably 3 cons here. We're not really into it yet. Again, I want to see us mitigate this 2 minute. Alright, we filled this gap here. I'm going to enter in 2 cons here on ES. Kind of do want to have our stops above this high, but I mean, yeah. All right. I might want to see us trace back even higher just to mitigate this on NQ. So I really do want to like keep this above our highs, or above this order block. But even like to the point where we retest this SMT, I feel like we might even want to come even higher, depending on like how we come to this gap here. I'm just going to place stops literally right above this high. Because NQ still possibly wants to mitigate this right here, this order block here on the 2 minute, or even on like 5. Because this is a 5 minute order block. Oh my goodness, I didn't even peep that. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to come higher to that. You see on the 5 minute here, we also got this 5 minute order block here on ES that we might want to see delivery from, that we're kind of like in right now. But definitely, yeah, see, NQ wants to mitigate this block here, and it might come to us filling this order block here on ES, maybe even testing this SMT. We did just mitigate this block here on NQ. I don't think it would want to test this SMT just because we don't really have anything like any high like lying above this order block, apart from the SMT high that we have here. So we have 10 a.m. yellow folder. Macro was 6 minutes ago. I have pretty high, like, good conviction here. The only thing is, like, do we want to retest this SMT? Do we want to take out this high? Like, due to like the government shutdown, sometimes we have instances where, I mean, we've been doing that recently. But we're still kind of like lying within this gap here on or on NQ, which I do like. We do also still have this 5-minute bearish SMT, 5-minute order block here. Do want to see some pull back into the bearish direction of the market to at least test this 5-minute SMT to see if we validate that, to see if it's still valid. So I'm also going to mark that out here. I also do have this gap here. I have good conviction for this play. I really do. Like, I'm trying to find any thing that would go against it. I would just we're at all-time highs, of course, but we're like targeting our low-hanging fruit for at least like our first, con. Hopefully whatever we got from this 10 a.m. pushes us enough so we can create at least like a new low. And I don't really like how we're making new highs. I don't know, we might want to see this as freaking testing, change the state of direction to come higher. We might want to see displacement. That's unfortunate. Or we could just be testing this SMT. Dang. Might be cooked here. Not sure. I think since we do have this CPI news data, yeah, we're definitely. I don't know. I'm gonna see how we respect this SMT here. We might be cutting it short because I did just reckon we have this CPI news data high that we may want to sweep before we come lower. We're still within this gap here on the 5-minute, so. Dang, that sucks because we swept it here on NQ, but just not ES. So probably, yeah, this is rough. Definitely probably minimize stop loss. I just totally almost just lost full conviction in this trade just because we have this data high right here. Yeah, and now I guess we want to test this SMT here because, yeah, bro, This trade is cooked. I don't know. The thing is that we just have this high here, bro, and that's annoying. Definitely do want to trust my conviction, but with us having this liquidity resting above and us possibly wanting to test this SMT again, yeah, I'm gonna trust my conviction though. If we get stopped, we get stopped. At least I took a good trade today. We are testing this SMT here on ES, so for us to take out this high, we would need to disrespect this 5-minute SMT. But if we want to test this SMT on NQ, you know, we would have to, I mean, probably make a new high too, and that would induce us to just come higher, and that would like almost invalidate this whole thing. So we're gonna see. Disrespect it. Just starting to disrespect this. I do like that pull we kind of had. But that also may just be taking out liquidity for us to come higher. We have so much good sell side, like we have so much good liquidity on the downside of the market right now. Like even if I were to look at these lows too, that'd be good for a draw on liquidity. But literally just going for our low hanging fruit here for the two cons that we have in this position. Macro closes in 5 minutes. I don't like how we have a bullish candlestick right here. Yeah, this is probably cooked. Yep. Just got fucking. Damn. Yeah, so I guess yeah. So we do have resting liquidity above this order block. Definitely could. The thing is that we are testing this SMT here. I still have like full conviction for shorts. And some people probably say shorting at all-time highs are crazy, but if you're going for your low-hanging fruit, you're fine. We just took out so much liquidity right here. If we were to just continue to like disrespect this 5-minute SMT, then I could see us just like I could see this not happening. But we didn't yet, and we have this high right here that we could definitely be taking out. Dang, right? It would have definitely been smart just to catch the inverse to this high. I did not see this high on ES until we were in the trade, bro. Thank you. This was definitely a good longs if you took it from this inverse gap to this SMT. Yeah, definitely done for today. Just know it for sure that we're gonna take out this high and come lower, bro. But if I don't have anything valid to enter from it, then that's what it is. Alright, I'll see y'all Monday. 8 p.m. tonight, 10K event. 2 special guests giving away a funded giveaway, maybe 2 funded giveaways. But yeah, I'll see y'all there. 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Let's get it.